Today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite go-to, sort of fancy but super easy desserts. It's a puff pastry tart filled with whipped cream and fresh berries. So good, so easy, and straight out of your freezer case. Yeah, baby. The first thing that you want to do is buy some puff pastry. It usually comes in a pound. The great thing about these is that they're super impressive because puff pastry is so cool looking, but they're actually really, really easy. I just like to unfold my sheets directly onto parchment lined baking sheets. And then if any edges have gotten a little bit wonky or misshapen, you can trim them so that they're square, and then cut each sheet into 4 squares. I mean, squares is a relative term. And then score a border about 3/4 of an inch from the edge using the tip of a paring knife. Just cut about halfway through the dough. Don't go all the way through the pastry. Take your egg wash and brush the edges. This will make it nice and golden while it's baking. You don't want the egg to drip down over the edges because that could prevent it from puffing up while it's baking. And then sprinkle the edges with sugar. Be as generous as you like. This is going to add sparkliness and flavor. These need to chill in the freezer for about 10 minutes before you pop them into a 400-degree oven and bake them for about 10 to 15 minutes. My tarts are out of the oven and cooling, and I'm getting my filling ready. You're gonna need about 3 cups of sliced fruit. I'm using strawberries today. You could also use apricot, mango, cherries, anything that's in season. Add a couple tablespoons of sugar or even honey if you'd like. Honey's really great with apricots and mangoes. It's a little overwhelming for strawberries, so I wouldn't use it there. And then I like to add a little bit of acidity to my fruit mixtures, so I'm adding a tiny bit of balsamic vinegar, which is great with strawberries. Lemon juice is more common. You can always go with lemon juice. It's good with everything, or even lime juice. Pinch of salt. I always like to add a pinch of salt to all of my sweet mixtures because it enhances flavor, as does acidity. Little acid, little salt, little sugar, it's a great combination with fruit. Then you want to let it sit, just so that the juices will come out of the berries or other fruit and that all the sugar will dissolve. While you're waiting for your fruit to macerate, you can finish up by pressing down the centers of your tarts. As they bake, the whole thing puffs up, but where you scored the border, you can just press it down, and that'll give you room for your fruit and your cream. I have a little bit of lightly sweetened whipped cream here. Just gonna finish it off a little bit. I don't like it to be too stiff. I guess you can use the can too if you wanted to. I won't tell. That looks good to me. I'm excited to try this, so I'm gonna plate one up right now. Take 1 cooked tart, spoon some cream into the center, some of that delicious fruit on top. Make sure you get a little bit of the juices that have come out of the fruit. And you have a fantastic dessert in practically no time. So good. So easy and so impressive. Fit for company, fit for friends, fit for family, fit for you. Treat yourself tonight.